Gold mining is a risky business, but for Parker Schnabel, it's an obsession. And now, he's hit a jackpot so massive it could change everything. This is no ordinary find. In fact, it's a legendary strike that seasoned miners spend their lives chasing. So, what does this mean for Parker's legacy? Will this wild discovery rewrite the rules of and make him a legend? The thrill of gold hunting is alive and kicking in the modern world. In fact, gold mining is still a big business, and one show has turned it into something worth following, on the Discovery Channel. Set in the rugged landscapes of Dawson City, Yukon, Canada, the show follows a cast of determined miners as they chase the gleam of gold. With every season, viewers get to witness wild successes and crushing setbacks, and one miner, in particular, has turned heads from the beginning, Parker Schnabel. Parker joined when it first aired in 2010, initially appearing in just a handful of episodes. Yet, his dedication made him an instant fan favorite. Parker was young, but he was focused on his goal, a rare trait among his older peers. Known for his intensity and a bit of a quick temper, Parker quickly proved he was serious about making it big. Despite his fame and fierce personality, Parker's personal life remains somewhat mysterious to fans. Raised in Alaska, he describes his childhood as typical for the region, filled with outdoor activities, especially hunting. For about 5 years, his family hardly bought any meat, thanks to his hunting skills, a fact Parker says he's deeply proud of. Yet, as a teenager, Parker's interests took an unexpected turn. The thrill of the hunting game faded, replaced by something even more electrifying, the quest for gold. Today, he's known as a dirt expert and, more importantly, a gold mining powerhouse, making an estimated $20 million each year. This impressive success has made him the face of Discovery's top-rated show, a modern-day treasure hunter who's as relentless as the gold he seeks. Parker Schnabel's journey into reality TV and the rough world of mining began when most teens are just figuring out high school. At only 15, he was already managing the Big Nugget Mine, a small operation founded by his grandfather, a man whose wisdom Parker still carries with him. When a TV crew came scouting, they saw something special. Watching him juggle the demands of gold mining with the ease and energy of youth, they couldn't resist filming, and they never really stopped. The gold mining business is harsh, but Parker, inspired by his grandfather, seemed to have a kind of stamina and foresight far beyond his years. By the time he was 19, he'd outgrown Big Nugget and moved on to the expansive, rugged lands of the Canadian Klondike, where making it rich is still a long shot over a century after the original gold rush. Still, Parker wasn't deterred. In an industry where every ounce of gold demands a mountain of effort, literally, Parker has made a name for himself. He credits his high earnings to a simple strategy: reinvest everything back into the ground. He may be a millionaire, but his lifestyle is pretty down to earth. "I don't have a yacht, flashy cars, or a mansion," he says. "What I have is a big, costly sandbox." His focus on reinvestment is crucial, especially given the brutal logistics of the Klondike. Extracting just an ounce of gold, around $1,500 in value, means moving enough dirt to half-fill an Olympic-sized pool. And with the tight mining season in the northern wilderness, Parker faces staggering costs, shelling out nearly $2 million on fuel alone. Every decision counts. One wrong move could bring his entire operation to a grinding halt. What's fascinating is that Parker isn't even that interested in the gold itself. To him, gold is just the currency that keeps his operation going. He mines to get gold, which then funds more mining. For Parker, the true thrill lies in the hunt, in the endless pursuit, and in keeping his operation running in one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. Unlike many in his field, Parker Schnabel has turned his fame into a launchpad for new ventures beyond mining. With an eye for opportunity, he spent his off-seasons creating a number of spin-offs, each one more daring than the last. Recently, he traded the frozen north for the wild, dense jungles of Guyana, pushing his mining skills to the limit in an entirely different landscape. Now at 30, Parker reflects on his unique path, often laughing about how he's spent more time around older, seasoned miners than with people his own age. With a crew of seasoned old-timers who weren't exactly eager to take orders from a young boss, it was no easy task. Still, he's nowhere near finished. New TV projects are on his radar, along with promising mining sites, and he's even toying with the idea of a cannabis farm. Or, as he jokes, maybe one day he'll just settle down and flip burgers for a change of pace. You see, easy isn't in Parker's vocabulary. His success has brought him millions and a reputation that stretches far beyond mining circles, making him a household name to fans around the world. Estimates in 2020 put his net worth at roughly $10 million, a fortune for anyone, let alone someone still in his 20s. But while many would see that as an excuse to kick back, Parker keeps reinvesting in his operations, pouring money into the latest equipment and upgrades to keep his enterprise running at its best. The money he earns isn't just for him, either. His mining profits sustain a large crew, providing solid pay to the people who work hard by his side. Though the show launched with a focus on his grandfather, John Schnabel, who founded the Big Nugget Mine, it didn't take long for Parker to step into the spotlight. He's gone from a young helper to the master of his own destiny, running his own mines and making choices that directly impact the livelihoods of his team. And his grandfather couldn't be more proud of him. When Parker Schnabel's grandfather, John Schnabel, stepped back from after the second season, it was more than a change in leadership, it was a defining moment for Parker. John's departure shifted the focus squarely onto Parker, making him the show's young, rising star. But in 2016, Gold Rush fans and the Schnabel family faced a heartbreaking moment when John passed away at 96. The mining community lost a legend, and Parker lost his biggest mentor and role model. John had been more than just a miner, he was a symbol of resilience, still actively working until just 2 years before his passing. For Parker, John's impact went beyond the mine. Growing up in a financially stable home, thanks to his grandfather's success, Parker had opportunities lined up for him, including a college fund set aside from birth. But despite the chance for a traditional path, Parker chose the harder road, mining. Instead of hitting the books, he took the funds meant for his education and invested them into his own mining venture, betting on gold and grit instead of classrooms. It didn't take long for this decision to pay off. In second season, Parker and his crew struck gold, 3,300 ounces, valued at around $388,000. It was a turning point, not just in his career but in his life, confirming that he was right where he belonged. This early success fueled Parker's resolve to keep digging, growing, and staying in the mining business. His grandfather saw the young miner evolve from a determined kid into a fierce, skilled leader right before their eyes. Parker has always maintained a strong connection with his fans, frequently engaging with them through social media. In a Facebook Live Q&A session in 2017, he opened up about his journey, sharing the highs and lows of his unique career. From losing his grandfather to leading his own crew, Parker's story is about legacy, choices, and creating a path few are brave enough to take. Parker Schnabel's life may revolve around gold mining, but his journey is rich with stories, memories, and personal challenges that go far beyond the weight of gold. During the Facebook Live Q&A, he offered fans glimpses into his personal world, his interests, his relationships, and the unforgettable moments of his career. One story that left a lasting impression was about his biggest find yet, a quarter-ounce gold nugget worth $400 to $500 in episode titled, Future Ground. Though small by his grandfather's standards, who regularly found much larger nuggets in the 1980s, the discovery was still a thrill for Parker. Despite the changes in mining yields, Parker has remained steadfast, pulling in impressive hauls season after season, solidifying his reputation as one of the industry's top young miners. His fame on naturally opened doors for new TV ventures, including a daunting trek along the historic Klondike Trail with Rick Ness, Carla and cinematographer James Lovell. This adventure was more than just another season, it was developed into the hit miniseries, however, wasn't all smooth sailing. The intensity of the journey revealed some major cracks in the team. With dynamics that often tested his patience, particularly with James Lovell, Parker Schnabel faced significant challenges during his adventures. Their clashing personalities highlighted the raw reality of working under intense pressure in both mining and TV production. Parker admitted that some of James' behaviors made the expedition especially challenging. Although these moments were only briefly mentioned on screen, they underscored the stress of high-pressure environments. When reflecting on his favorite memories during his long tenure on, Parker fondly recalled his early years with his grandfather, John Schnabel. John taught him not only the technical skills of mining but also the mindset of a leader. From finding his biggest nugget to navigating conflicts with teammates, Parker's story is one of a young man continually digging deeper, both in the earth and within himself. From the start, Parker shared a unique bond with his grandfather. Their relationship was rooted in shared passion and mutual respect, going beyond familial ties. As Parker's career progressed, he came to appreciate how rare their connection was, especially as he struggled to maintain friendships while balancing the demands of his work. Many of his old friends had moved on, and catching up often became an afterthought. If his grandfather were still alive, there's no doubt he'd be proud of Parker's relentless focus and unwavering dedication. One notable chapter in Parker's story came when Ashley Yule joined during its 8th season. The two met in 2016, and Ashley quickly adapted to the demanding world of mining and reality TV. It was evident Parker had a crush on her. However, by season 9, Ashley was no longer part of the show. In a 2018 episode titled, Season 5, Episode 6, Parker opened up about their breakup, taking much of the responsibility. He admitted that despite a successful mining season, he had not devoted enough time to their relationship, acknowledging that Ashley deserved better. The constant presence of cameras added further strain, making their relationship difficult to sustain. Before dating Ashley, rumors swirled about a potential romance between Parker and fellow gold miner Tyler Mahoney. Speculation grew in 2020 when they worked together during the 4th season of. However, Tyler clarified that their relationship was strictly professional, grounded in a strong working partnership rather than romance. Parker Schnabel's success now transcends reality TV and traditional mining. As a shrewd businessman with a global presence, he has ventured into mining operations in locations like Australia, New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, Canada, and Guyana. This diversification reflects Parker's deep understanding of the global gold mining industry, as he meticulously plans to ensure his ventures succeed despite unpredictable terrain. Despite his wealth and fame, Parker remains refreshingly grounded. Instead of indulging in a luxurious lifestyle, he reinvests his earnings into improving his operations and supporting his team. This practical approach, coupled with his willingness to share his triumphs and setbacks, has earned him admiration from both colleagues and fans. Known for his humor and charm, he often jokes about being homeless, an attitude that resonates with his followers who appreciate his relatability. As the new season unfolds on the Discovery Channel, Parker, now 29, continues to prove why he's one of the most respected miners in the industry. The season began with setbacks, including 5 weeks with minimal gold yields, creating financial strain that threatened his operation. However, Parker didn't waver. He took a bold risk by investing $15 million into untapped regions of Dominion Creek, aiming to uncover an estimated $160 million in gold. Under immense pressure, Parker rallied his team, pushing them to refine their mining techniques and expand their search areas. His leadership and expertise were crucial in turning the operation around, proving that setbacks don't define him, they fuel him. By the end of the latest season, Parker and his team achieved an extraordinary payoff. They unearthed 7,381 ounces of gold, valued at approximately $11.5 million. This monumental success has captivated fans and aspiring miners alike, further solidifying Parker's reputation as one of the industry's top talents. Parker's journey continues to evolve as he takes ambitious leaps forward. With a net worth of $13 million, he's expanding his operations through Little Flake Mining. Recently, the company partnered with Metallic Minerals, securing exclusive rights to a promising 3.4-mile stretch of gold claims along Australia Creek in the Yukon, a region believed to contain millions of ounces of untapped gold. The partnership marks a significant milestone, as both companies will benefit from the gold unearthed, with profits flowing back to Metallic Minerals. Parker's plans are nothing short of ambitious. His team intends to drill 400 test holes during the winter, setting the stage for full-scale mining operations in the spring. If successful, this venture could lead to unprecedented growth for Parker and his team. Strong profits await Parker's crew and a lucrative return for Metallic Minerals, which holds mining rights to over 22 square miles along the creek. With operations set to kick off soon, expectations are high for Parker. Given his proven track record of transforming challenging terrains into gold-laden success stories, there's every reason to believe this venture will thrive. Just before announcing this deal, Parker's commitment to responsible mining earned him the prestigious Robert E. Leckie Award at the 50th Annual Geoscience Forum and Trade Show. This accolade highlighted his dedication to eco-conscious practices in the Klondike goldfields. In Season 11, Episode 9, titled, Parker took a bold leap by establishing a new mine in Alaska. Unfortunately, the venture didn't unfold as planned. Yet, for Parker, setbacks are merely stepping stones. Undeterred, he turned his focus to South America, tackling the region's thick jungles and unforgiving mountains, home to some of the world's toughest mining conditions. His ambitious goal was to uncover $100 million in gold. With his Yukon land lease nearing its end, Parker felt the need to explore new horizons, not only to sustain his expanding empire but also to continue pushing his boundaries. This season, Parker's focus extends beyond profit. He's mining for growth, experience, and a deeper understanding of his craft. Each new site presents unique challenges, and Parker meets them with unyielding determination. Still, Parker admits his unconventional lifestyle isn't easy to explain, especially when it comes to dating. He often jokes that describing his love life feels like something out of Living in the Woods. Working out of a bunker and washing dirt to uncover gold isn't exactly straightforward, and it complicates romantic connections. When people ask about his work, he struggles to explain it in a way that makes sense. Looking ahead, Parker envisions a future that includes a family and what he calls a life beyond TV. He plans to settle down and have kids, but only after eventually concludes. Once he starts a family, Parker has no intention of pressuring his children to follow in his footsteps. He believes that approach is outdated. One of the things he cherishes most about his own upbringing is the freedom his parents gave him, no expectations, no pressure to join the family business. Despite his father running a construction company, Parker was never obligated to follow that path. He wants the same for his kids, allowing them to choose their own journeys. Will Parker's latest expedition in South America unlock a fortune and redefine his career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more updates.